The lap record is basically still Michael Schumacher in 2004. It was a 1 minute 32.238 lap. Hamilton has had the most pole position wins, six each. The pole to the first breaking point is about 315 meters. They did about 102 overtakes in the race last year, and then they're predicting the safety car probability is 75%. Safety car and virtual safety car. It's got a pivot line of about 23.9 seconds, and that includes a 2.5 stationary stop. There are two DRS zones, and the first zone is basically detection after turn 11. This is on the back end in sector 3, start of sector 3, and then the DRS zone is from the last two-thirds of that straight, from turn 13 to 14. Next DRS detection zone is at just before turn 16. This is before they turn onto the straight of where the start-finish line is, and it's basically pretty much the whole straight from turn 16 to turn 1. Again, we're about a few minutes away before they go green light. They'll have 12 minutes in SQ1, so sprint qualifying 1. Seeing what you guys are saying in chat. Alrighty, Catfish, hello from USA. It's 3:30 a.m. You are in Eastern time. I am in Central time, so I'm an hour behind. I'm at 2:29 right now. You're jumping the gun, but that's Eastern time for you. Lewis Cipher thinks Los Angeles Shanghai's technical track, Turn in particular, is unforgiving. Yeah, one of the things they've also noticed is that the wind has kicked up. It was as high as 15 kilometers per hour earlier in FP1. So, yeah. And we've got a line of cars at the pit lane waiting for that green light. That Williams guy is in the way. Some different times, 15:29 in Malaysia, 1 p.m. in India. And here we go. We have cars out on track. Paulana, good morning from England. So Antonelli was be the first one to get out on track. And Russell will be second. So Mercedes getting their cars out first. So SQ1 has started. Again, we have 12 minutes to go. We've just burnt through the first 30 seconds of it. So it'll be about a minute or two before we actually start getting times where the board will start populating with actual times. Right now, we are looking at outlaps that people are doing. So you're going to have to go around and then start a lap. Beat road clock in Australia, 9:30 in Moldova, 7:30 a.m. in Portugal. See, that's 8:30 p.m. New Zealand time. Oh. It's asking the 8 ball. Will Oscar qualify higher than Norris today? Spectre Seb is not taking the bait on that. Again, we've got several cars out on track right now. So Antonelli and Russell have got a big gap on Bartolo's next. So notice fourth, Verstappen's fifth, Isaac Hazard is sixth. We got Gasly doing Behrman, Ocon, Hamilton, then Leclerc. Looks like we've got Sainz next out on track. My screen of the track, etc., is blurred. The live chat is fine. Oral, you may want to first try and refresh the stream. If it's still blurry, there is a settings button at the bottom of the stream. You'll have to put your mouse over it, or you may but there's a settings. Your quality may be set to low, so your quality. So when you hit the settings, there's a quality. Like right now, mine's set to 420. I actually want 1080. There we go. That's cleaner. So I just found that my stream was set too low for quality. Russell might be being held up by Leclerc. I mean, it's traffic, unfortunately. I think Russell, unfortunately, did hit traffic in sector 2 and has abandoned the lap. Antonelli is still pushing forward, and he will the first one to set an actual lap. So Russell has pulled back on his lap. Now, I believe that they are required to use medium tires in SQ1 and SQ2, and then soft tires in SQ3. Antonelli looks like he's got to the end of sector 3 before the hairpin curve, 14 and 15. Has been in the lap as well. So Brillo has actually set a P1 time. Antonelli, yeah, huge gap, 16 seconds on him. So it's not really a representative time. So he did abandon the lap. Did Antonelli kick off again? He did. Antonelli's going again for a flying lap. Max Verstappen setting, put line in the sand, facts of sector 1, sector 2. So Max's time is 132.329, and Isaac has set a 132.834, a half a second behind. Tsunoda was P3, now P4. Gasly's gone P3, 0.626. The gap. Russell has set garbage time, 26 seconds. So not a representative class. Jack Doohan has 8/10 on the dot behind Max. So Alpine and Racing Bulls getting times of the board after Max. Behrman P6. Roll up to P15. It's still not a representative time. These are not times. Ocon sets a 1.45 gap. That's a P8. Hamilton's gone P first. It's a 1/10 difference between Hamilton and Verstappen. And he had the fastest sector 3. Oscar's fastest sector 1. Antonelli's gone P3 with a 4.34. We've got Alonso in fastest sector 1. Leclerc just in fastest sector 3, gone P2. And we've got Oscar in fastest second sector right now in P14, but he's not set a time. Sainz going P9, a second off the pace. Lawson, half a second off of Hamilton's time, P5. Albon goes P7, 6.16 off of Hamilton's time. Norris goes P3, he's 0.019, 19 thousandths off of Hamilton's time. Leclerc. So Oscar has just done a half a second faster than Hamilton. Fastest sector 2. So Oscar putting a line in the sand right now. Again, one of the things that we are going to see is that as these sessions go on, we are going to get faster and faster times. Stroll just did a P11, setting at 1.23. Alonso, 0.398 behind Oscar. So Alonso to P2. So we are going to see track evolution. Hulkenberg to P8. We've got Russell on a new flying lap. He's the only one who hasn't done an actual representative time. Ocon right now is the bottom with 2 seconds off. We've got Borrello, Behrman, Tsunoda, Hajjad, and Verstappen in the pits. I don't know if Max will come back out again. His P6 is probably safe for Q1, but we're expecting Stoda, Behrman, Borrello, Ocon to put on another set of tires and go back out. Antonelli is pitting right now. We've got Leclerc, Sainz. It looks like Sainz is pitting. Leclerc is pitting. Russell coming across the line. He's going to go P6. He's at 0.567 off of Oscar's time. So right now, as it stands, Oscar's at the top of the board with Alonso, Hamilton, Leclerc, Norris in the top five. Jack Doohan is the driver at risk at P15. Tsunoda, Sainz, Behrman, Borrello, Ocon are in the danger zone right now, the drop zone. They're all in the pits. This is a game of chicken right now. Like these five need to get out as soon as possible. Sonoda is saying that Russell may have been in the way. We'll see if there is an impeding investigation. Stroll and Behrman impeded, noted. And we are jump. We're about almost 3 minutes left to go in this session, Q1. Sonoda, Sainz, Barletto are on outlaps. Behrman and Ocon. The Haas's are still in the pits. What's going on with the Haas's? Are they not going to try? Are they playing a game of chicken? Hamilton is in the pits right now, and Hulkenberg is in the pits. Verstappen is on an outlap. Leclerc is on an outlap. Barrello is on an outlap. We're close to. Again, I'm trying to figure out what's going on with the Haas. Okay, so Haas have sent them out with 2 minutes and 23 seconds to go. So they're going to have enough time to get around, it looks like. And then after, they'll have like a few seconds left on the clock, and then they'll start their final lap. Sonoda incident, Russell and Sonoda incident turn 14 has been noted. So we've got two impeding incidents noted so far. 2 minutes to go in this session. Q1 right now, we've got Jack Doohan right now on a push lap right now. Albon about to start a push lap. Norris is about to start a push lap. Gasly, he is on a fast lap. He's going to go P8. I doubt that he will get back around. Jack Doohan jumps up to P8, 132.575 lap, 0.8. So the P8, P9, Alpine in 8 and 9th right now. Isaac, P13 right now, starting a fast lap. Oscar's pitting. So he's done. He's P1. There's no worry for him. Sonoda coming across the line. He is driver at risk P16. He's going to start his flying lap now. We got a minute and 13 seconds left. Quattrello is starting a flying lap. He's P19. Alonso right now is P2, and he's starting a new flying lap. Huh, interesting. Leclerc is starting a new lap, and we have Max Verstappen to come across. He's P7 right now. So as these drivers going across the line, they are pretty much this is the starting new laps. Albon is on a flying lap. Russell is not. He is coming across the line. He should get across to start another lap. He's being passed by Norris on track at the moment, who is on a flying lap. So Norris goes P1 on the board. He is 3.273, 3 tenths faster. Antonelli does a P3. So these are Norris is not going to get around Oscar. Sainz P9. So right now, driver at risk is Isaac. He just jumped to P5. Driver risk is Lawson. Stroll, Sonoda, Behrman, Borel, Ocon are the drivers at risk. Lawson is pitting. Lawson is out. What's going on with Lawson? Gasly is pitted. Gasly's 15th. Morello goes 15, knocks out his. Jack Doohan just knocked out his teammate. He's the driver at risk. No, he just came into the pits. No further investigation with Stroll and Berman. Alonso's pitting. It's like Verstappen's going to pit. Here comes Behrman. He's improving on his times. Is he going to get out? Alonso is pitted. Behrman's going to jump to P8. He's going to knock out. He's going to push Borrella, Jack Doohan out. Borrella's the driver at risk. So we've got Hamilton going P1. We've got Russell, Hulkenberg, Ocon, Albon, and Norris. Norris is out again. Norris and Albon are not on flying laps. So here comes Russell. He's going to go P6. And that leaves Hulkenberg. Hulkenberg does not get out. Ocon does not get out. Ocon goes up to 18th, doesn't save him. And I believe that is where we are at. Yeah, but Lawson abandoned his lap and pitted. Doing Gasly, Ocon, Hulkenberg, Lawson, P6 are the ones being knocked out in this SQ1 session. Lawson's out again. He lost control of the car in that middle at the end of section 2. He bounced and basically abandoned the lap. He bounced. He just kept the tire in, but it ruined the lap. Ocon didn't have a good come around at the last corner. He lost time by overturning. He improved, but he didn't improve enough to get out of SQ1. Again, Jack Doohan. So the Alpines, Jack Doohan and Gasly are out. Ocon are out. Hulkenberg is out, and Lawson is out. So Behrman does make it out. Portello makes it into SQ2 by the skin of his teeth. Difference of 36 hundredths, and we have a yellow flag. We have a yellow flag on track. There's no cars on track. What's going on? They're telling Hulkenberg he's P19. He's like, goes, what? Oh my God. I don't know why there's a yellow flag on track. I know there are things that have highlighted on the track. That I can't tell you what's going on. I don't know. Something is that's weird. Why do we have a yellow flag? So SQ1 has finished. We're waiting for SQ2 to start up. Yeah, I don't know why we have a yellow flag. It may be just data that's wrong between SQ1 and SQ2. I have a feeling this will probably just go away. The whole track has gone yellow flag for some reason. Yeah, if they're not saying anything. Double yellow on track to sec 12, but why? Yeah, so I don't know why the track is gone yellow. I'm going to assume that when SQ qualifying 2 starts up, this will be resolved. Again, you can see track is being data is being sorted out. It looks like. Why is Liam so slow? Well, I mean, he's never really raced here, Nerd. And this is really his first go at this circuit, so he doesn't have the experience that Perez has. So that's the issue we're dealing with. People saying the cursed second seat. Liam can redeem himself in quality. Yeah, that's the other thing is that I mean, one of the things that's going on is that he can have a better performance tomorrow, and that will redeem himself. We're still a red light on the pit lane. We haven't started. This is SQ2. We have only 10 minutes on the clock, and it will be medium tires on the cars. These car wheels which would see them properly rubber in track. Again, what Flying Phoenix is talking about is that they basically, and we just got a green light, so SQ1 just SQ2, sorry, just started. We have 10 minutes on the clock. What we're talking about in terms of the track is that this is a new paved track. I should say newly paved track. Over the last summer, they repaved the track in pit lane, and so it's a very green track, and it's being rubbered in with the F1 cars that are on it, and we've also got the F1 Academy racing this weekend at Shanghai. So uh, Antonelli, Russell, Barrel, Verstappen, Norris are the first five to get out on track. Oscar will be the sixth. Again, Mercedes getting their cars out early. That's interesting. So it'll be about another minute and a half before we get, probably 2 minutes actually, before we get any actual times that are meaningful in a particular way. Leo asking, what are the blue mini sectors? So when we're looking at the mini sector chart, the blue is when a car is exiting or entering the pit. So in this case, everyone is leaving the pits and they're on their out lap. So those first two sectors are blue. Purple again, fastest person in that mini sector. Green is they've improved in that time, not the fastest. Again, right now everyone is setting. So Russell and Sonoda reviewed no further investigation. So basically there's been no impeding incidents in SQ1 is what we found out. If you see yellow on the chart, that means the driver has not improved in their time. And then if you see red, that means someone has crashed and stopped on track. And that we did get that in FP1 with um, Jack Doohan having losing drive control and then bringing his car to the edge of the track. Got people cheering on for Max. Joseph's pointing out that Behrman is in SQ2. Again, Bortolello outperforming already automatically Hulkenberg, and Behrman outperforming Ocon. Technically, Doohan is being has outperformed Gasly, but both went out in Q1. So we got performances from the rookies. And these are not any representative times right now. Again, we've got Russell Antonelli on their first push laps. Bortolello is out there, but he's not improving in the sector 2 times. He may be abandoning the lap. Max is on a flying lap. So right now, Norris fastest sector one, Leclerc fastest sector three. Verstappen was fastest sector two until Norris took it from him. So Norris is pushing for a full purple lap at the moment. So here we come, the first ones across the line. Russell may be abandoning his lap. Max has just passed Russell on track. Antonelli's coming across, and he's again going. He's the first one to set a time. Here comes Verstappen, and it's significantly. So yeah, so it looks like Antonelli and Russell are going to go around again. Norris has gone P1. He's 0.3 tenths faster than Verstappen. Antonelli and Russell are 17 seconds off the gap. It looks like they're going on there. They're going around twice, and then doing their first flying lap. Brett Lell's 30 seconds off, so that's not a representative time. Hamilton has gone P3, but he is 0.951 off of Norris's time. The big gap there already. Oscar not setting a representative time. He's probably going to go around again. Um, Comes a clerk. It looks like he's abandoned his lap halfway through as well. So it looks like he will try and push, see if there was something that why he abandoned his lap in a moment. But he has picked up speed. Not a great start to the lap though. Lost time in before the first turn. Sainz is coming out of the pits, and so is Albon. We've got Alonso, Isaac, Behrman, Tsunoda, Stroll all in the pits. We've got 7 people who have not set times as of yet. All right, even 2 are on their first outlaps, and 5 are on still in the pits. Bortolello has not, and then we've got Leclerc, Oscar, Bortoletto. Leclerc and Oscar on flying laps. Bortolello is not. He's probably going around again. He's about to come to the end of this lap. Is Max pitting? Yes, he is, and so is Norris. Are they going to put new tires on? Oscar's gone P2, 0.188 gap. We've got the Racing Bulls, Isaac and Tsunoda on an outlap. And Bortolello is pitted. What is going on? I hope they're putting new tires on. He has not set a representative lap in Q2. Alonso's on a pit out. Behrman's still in the pits, and he's now on pit out. Okay. We've got Sainz and Albon about to finish their outlap. Antonelli on a cool down lap, and Russell on a cool down lap as well. And Bordello is now coming out on an outlap. He should have enough time to get around and then do a flying lap. Sainz and Albon are on flying laps now. They've improved in their time significantly. 32 seconds and 34 seconds. Albon is 2 seconds off. Sainz time. Sainz is 53 seconds and a half. Those are, we've got different times on the board now. So ignore what I just said. So Albon is 4 seconds faster than Sainz. I think Sainz may be abandoning the lap. He may try to go around again. He's got enough time to go around. They are finding that middle sector. Isaac has just gone across the line. He now has to start a flying lap. The game of chicken is over at this point. Um, we've got Norris, Oscar, and Verstappen in the pits. I doubt they're going to come out at this point. They're one, two, three, so they're firmly secured. So here we go. We've got Antonelli out on track. Leclerc, Hamilton, and Russell. They are on these cool down laps. Borello is basically on an out lap right now, and then we've got no time set by multiple people. Here comes Behrman. He's going to have to do a flying lap now. So we're getting a lot of game of chicken and one lap wonders. Science is going to have to do a flying lap. He's done a 21:53, which is 21 and 22 seconds off, which is not representative. So this is a flying lap, has to be. Albon again, this has to be a flying lap. Hamilton has set a purple middle sector. I'm watching Tsunoda right now on track. And we are coming to the line right now. Tsunoda's a 131. Golda is 5.6 seconds off. And he's the first one who's going to take the flag. Here comes Hamilton. So these times are it. Hamilton is 2/10 off. He's going to be P3. Clerk is coming in. He's going to go P5.387. Alonso right now is 13th. He needs to get he goes P8. He's 0.641 behind. Behrman is P15 right now. He goes to P9. Here comes Sainz. Sainz is not going to get out. He's going to be P12. He's going to be knocked out. Morel goes to P13. He's going to be knocked out. Albon, P14 right now. He gets up to P5. So we've got Anthony Russell with laps. And Isaac Kajai is not going to set a time. Here comes Antonelli. He's going to come across the line. He's going to P4. That is going to push Behrman out. So Alonso's at risk, and Russell's the last driver. Russell goes P2, 0.4 behind, and that's going to knock out Alonso, Behrman, Sainz, Borello, and Isaac, who does not set a time in SQ2. And there we go. This is again quick. We will have 8 minutes left to go. We'll have 8 minutes, and when we start SQ3, there'll be 8 minutes. And I believe they will be required to use a soft tire. The soft tire this weekend is a C4 compound, so it's the second off the C5. Technically, it's a C6, but it's a special case compound for road courses. C5 is what we normally had last year, and then finally we have C4, so we're second off of the fastest compound. So going in SQ3, we have Norris, Russell, Oscar, Hamilton, Antonelli, Verstappen, Albon, Leclerc, Stroll, and Tsunoda. We have a yellow flag. So there's a yellow flag coming. For what reason, though? Yeah, I think just ignore the yellow flag again. F1 TV is ignoring it as well. I think there's just something happening. Talking about switching the cars. Leclerc was outperformed by Hamilton in SQ2. That's so they're joking around with that. So the reason part Sonoda got through is that basically, even though Haja's lap fell apart, they were able to use him to slipstream Sonoda to get some speed off of him, and he got in by 2/10 essentially. 2/10? No, two hundredths. So my apologies. No, actually 19 thousandths, even smaller. So there we go. We've got a few minutes right now. Again, I think something's going on. It is showing a yellow flag track hazard, but I don't think there's an actual hazard. So it looks like Alex Brundle's saying that someone hit grass on the track and it kicked up dust and dirt and obviously grass as well. And the cars that came behind that particular driver lost time having going through there. That's interesting. Albon Stroll beating their teammates, not what you're expecting from Sarah the Box. Again, you're listening to the Race to YouTube channel, and we are gotten through the sprint, first and two qualifying sessions of the sprint quali. We are waiting for SQ3 to start in a few minutes. Science out, yes, Science is 13th. You guys are going after Lawson pretty hard again. Alpha saying Alvin is definitely on a mission to be ahead of Science. Yeah, he needs to be. I mean, that's what it is. Yeah, I guess Inspector Seb is out, but no, it's just Streamlabs renamed to Inspector Dev. More thematic to our channel to have the bot be Inspector Seb. Has H cut off with Alonso? Well, that's a good question. Is he a Q4? No, this is the last Curry. There's only 3 sessions. When we get to 2 more cars on the grid next year, SQ so Q1 SQ1 will knock out 6 cars, and then SQ2 will knock out another 6 cars, leaving 10 left for SQ3 Q3. That's when we get. So is green flag, and where is it starting? Starting now. So the McLarens are the first ones to be out on track. Uh-oh. F1's timing board is a bit messed up. We are in the first few seconds of SQ3 again. We've got basically people all out on. Ooh. Did you guys lose the video for the stream? Because it just went green for me. Again, we've got cars starting out on track right now. Why is green? It looks like it. Yeah, green screen. Hey, Racing Statistics. Hey, boss. Looks like we got an issue with our video at the moment. I will continue giving you guys information as I can. At the live timing board up for F1 itself. Again, Norris, Russell, Oscar, Antonelli, Hamilton, Verstappen, Albon, Leclerc, Stroll, and Snowder are in this. And right now, Norris, Russell, Antonelli are on track right now. We've got Norris and Oscar coming around that last Turn. Here we go. So Oscar and Norris on track, making their first flying laps at the moment. It looks like we've got Hamilton, Albon, Leclerc coming out on track. Stroll is coming out. At least Verstappen and Tsunoda in the pits right now. Oscar right now. So we've got those first four doing their flying laps. Oscar does a 130, Russell does a 131, Norris does a 131, and then Antonelli is a 130. So we got a 131.169. Norris does the 393, and then Antonelli is a 738. Oscar does a 130.929 time, and they are on soft tires. Is and we've got 3 minutes and 42 seconds left to go in this session. Can you guys hear me? Okay. Uh, Adam Mock, thank you. YouTube's having regionals has been sketchy for the last couple hours, so that's good to know. Again, we are looking at SQ3. They're going on a lap with Lando. A little squirrely for Lando on that lap, which is why he's probably lost some time. He's 4.6 behind his teammate. So right now Oscar is leading. I see Max's button starting to move, so he's going to be out on track soon. And that leaves Sonoda to be set on a track. He needs to get out soon. So both Yuki and Max are going to have a one lap wonder going on. A lot of them are going to have one lap wonders. Hamilton, Verstappen, Albon, Leclerc, Stroll. Oh, Albon is going to start a flying lap now. Pretty much. Why is Yuki not out? Are they not just gonna say heck with it? Wow. This does happen. Okay, so Yuki is finally coming out. He will have just enough time to get around and start a flying lap. So he may be one of the last people to do a flying lap. Albon's on a flying lap. Leclerc's on a flying lap. Norris is on a flying lap now. Oscar's on a flying lap now. Stroll is starting his flying lap. Max right now is coming around turn 12, 13 to the back straightaway, but it's still an outlap for him. Here comes Hamilton. Hamilton's got a fastest second sector, so this is definitely a flying lap. He's got not set any time as of yet. There's no banker laps set. Only the McLarens and the Mercedes have banker laps. And the Mercedes have pitted P2, P4. That's it for them. Here comes Hamilton. He's currently P5. He's got P1, 0.08 fastest. Comes Max. Max is going to he's going to start his flying lap. Clerk is currently P3. No, looks like something screwed with the board. So Oscar's currently P2 still, 0.08. Sorry, it was Mercedes. I'm looking at McLaren at the moment. Max starting a flying lap. So Russell, Norris, Antonelli have pitted. 4, 5, 6 right now, potentially to be dropped. Stroll is 7th, and Albon's 8th. But the Albon is not a representative time. We're looking at Max's only flying lap. He's going to hit 60, 70, 30, 317 through 20, 435. So Max is going to get 336 at the speed check. He's coming around to the hairpin. Max is currently 9th with no time set. He's going to jump to P2, fastest third sector. Albon is next. Albon just went across the line. P1, 130.849. Oh my God, Hamilton, top of the board. Albon is just crossed the line, P8. Tsunoda is coming across. He's having a decent lap. Looks good as he comes to the line. He only gets to P8. He's 0.9 behind Hamilton. I think that might be it. My God, Hamilton's going to be P1 pole. He is the pole sitter for the sprint race. Oh boy, those Chinese Tifosi fans are going nuts. They've got these big 44 banners. I see these with like the soccer hooligans doing stuff like this. So yeah, no, Hamilton right now, he is going to start on pole. Max is P2. Row 3 is Oscar and Leclerc. Row 3 is Russell and Norris. Antonelli is P7. Tsunoda is P8. Albon is P9. And Stroll is going to be P10. Alonso is going to start P11. Behrman 12th. Sainz 13th. Morello 14th. Isaac 15th. Doohan 16th. Gasly 17th. Ocon 18th. Hulkenberg 19th. And Lawson 20th. And that is going to be our order going into the sprint race tomorrow. Again, the lead story coming out is Hamilton by 0.018, 18 thousandths of a second. Hamilton beats Verstappen for the sprint pole. Max is second and Oscar's third. So, again, everyone who's been here, again, wow, we've got almost 4,000 at the moment. HQ Rolling Cars 18, Stroll, Tsunoda, Oscar, Ocon, Lawson. No for that. So they're following for race direction, so they're not going to follow up on that. So they're not going to do anything else. I want to thank everyone here who's been, again, over almost 4,000 of you showed up for this sprint qualifying session. We will be back tomorrow. Well, later today for me, unfortunately, for time zones. But we will be back for the sprint race and for the actual GP qualification tomorrow. If you guys haven't subscribed, now's a great time to do it and hit that bell. If you haven't liked, now's a great time to do as well. When we finally finish the stream, you'll be taken to the sprint race stream. Oh wow, the Fosies are going crazy. They've got these two huge banners with 40. It's in Ferrari colors, so black, red, and yellow. 44 Hamilton. That is impressive. I will see you tomorrow. I'll be doing the sprint race. And then I'll have Evan, our Masters of the Numbers, with me for the sprint, for Quali, and for the race itself. So for everyone here at the Racing Expansion, I want to thank you for coming and being here. We will see you tomorrow. Take care and have fun.